I know some of you ninjas would gladly catch a cold playing in the snow. Matter of fact, some of you ninjas so addicted to the snow, y'all would have been like, Becky, no, please, don't go. Because all I need is you. Because if I have you, I don't need reparations.
Why do people choose assholes over the good ones? It's a simple answer. It's easier to love someone who doesn't love you than it is to love someone who loves you too.
Yeah, my ninjas, y'all think it's a joke when I tell y'all to treat y'all woman bad. No, I don't know why they're wired that way, but the worse you seem to treat a woman is the more she seems to love you. You don't believe me? What woman is more loyal than a woman with an abusive husband? Okay, I'm just playing. No man should ever hit a woman, but I'm just saying, that bitches be loyal as shit.
Seen a ghost in the middle of the day. Look at the ghost. You ever seen a ghost in the middle of the day? You ever seen a ghost?
Okay, so me and my friend, a platonic homeboy, we went somewhere last night and we had to get out the car like 3 times. Okay, and he didn't open my door not a single time. So I let it go by a couple times, and then I said, now that's your 3rd time not opening my door. And he was like, well, I feel like that's romantic. And I said, wait, this is a common courtesy, okay? I know we just boys, okay? I know we just boys, but I am still, okay? Treat me like a lady. Disregard the mustache and the whiskers down here, okay? I am very much still a feminine woman. Open my door. Open my door. Am I tripping? Bro, open my door, bro.
My ninjas, being in the friend zone is like you show up to a job interview. The interview tells you, hey, look here, man. You know what I mean? You just don't have the qualifications. But look here, you could come every day and do the job, you know? We're just not going to pay you for it. And your dumb ass show up every day like, yeah, if I show them how good I am, they just might give me the job. That's how these friend zone ninjas are, man. Like, I'm telling you, these women just want a man to have that masculine energy around and to get those boyfriend benefits without giving up the yams.
Hej! Okej, bra. Ta det lugnt. Tänk om jag failar. Det är inte så farligt egentligen. Jag kände liksom... Hej tjejer! Bra tjejer!
Brother,
When I left my husband, I was only making like $16 an hour. And so that wasn't enough. And so I got myself into a lot of credit card debt because I moved into an apartment that I couldn't really afford, but I thought that someone else was going to be living with me in it. So that's
what do you mean? The ex?
No. Okay, so right after I got divorced, I got into a situation with somebody I knew from work. And
how quickly after the divorce?
Well, like immediately.
them gal are wicked, them wicked.
It was like a rebound, right? I guess is what they would call it.
Okay.
And we
like
worked
the
together.
day after?
Maybe. Sort of. Yes.
Okay.
So I knew him, right? We worked together. That's how we met.
Well, wait, how long were you married?
Almost 5 years.
Did you guys ever have any kids?
Yes.
And you got with this person a day after?
Yes, but see what I thought he was like the love of my life.
Women are delusional.
A day after a divorce. Okay.
Yes.
Sure. And you thought he'd be living with you?
Yes.
Yeah, my ninjas, women aren't stupid, but it make it very hard to prove otherwise, my ninjas. Real shit. Look here, you know why men like quiet women who don't talk a lot? It's because of shit like this. Women who talk a lot to other men, just give that man ammunition and what he needs to say to get the cheeks, because it's not what he needs to do. Women don't care about actions. Women fall in love with what they hear, my ninjas. So she goes and she says, my husband, he never washes the dishes. I have to wash the dishes every day. All that ninja got to say is, I enjoy doing dishes. She said, my husband never rubs my feet. he starts sending her feet massage videos. My husband never rubs my back. He passes at work, rubs her back and asks her how she's doing. Women will always tell on themselves if you let them talk long enough, my ninjas. And they don't. They're just so stupid. They're not stupid, but y'all get the point.
No, I have a girlfriend. Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fools ain't loyal, G. Fools ain't loyal.
My ninjas, every man on this planet who's dating a woman or married to a woman, biggest fear is her cheating on him. It's a fact. I don't even have to look it up. I know it's true. That is a scary thought. But my ninjas, even though there's no foolproof way to know if she won't cheat, I have one that means she's less likely to cheat. Throughout all my years on this planet and all of the knowledge that I have amassed through looking and studying these women, it's one thing, my ninjas, her hobby. If your woman doesn't have a hobby, the chances of her cheating on you is like 100. But if she has a hobby, I don't know, playing basketball, reading a book, you know what I'm saying? Skydiving, I don't know. Whatever, if she has a hobby, she's less likely to cheat because she knows how to entertain herself. Women who don't have a hobby, as soon as they get bored, these women with no personalities, the first thing they do is go hop on a D because they look to a man for entertainment because they can't entertain themselves. My ninjas, I know I could just go on Google and ask this question, but I rather ask you guys, you know, for more engagement. So if any of you know the make and model of that car, could you put it in the comments? Thanks. And this is the problem, my ninjas. A lot of the time you take these women out, you don't even know if they like you or if they just hungry. If it's one thing you can't say, is that you didn't get your money's worth. Y'all see what she do in that plate? When that plate get to the back, the dishwasher back there, he picks up this plate. He's like, hey, who put this here? Here's for dirty dishes. This plate's clean. Got the way she doing that plate, my ninja. That shit left on that bitch. Yeah, my ninjas, I know I make a lot of jokes, you know, with the type of content I make and stuff. But as y'all know, I'm a hard advocate for getting married. I believe it is the best thing any man could do if he finds the right woman. If you get a good wife, my ninja, ain't nothing better than that. Nothing is better than a good wife. I don't care what nobody say. Any man who says otherwise picked a bad one and he's just traumatized, because a good wife, top tier. And especially if she walks around just like that, if Mrs. Ninja was up, she would tell you. That's why I'll be like, oh, Mrs. Ninja, real shit. Damn, I feel sorry for that boy. Just imagine growing up with two moms, my ninjas. Oof. But yeah, my ninja, if you were a good dad, a strong male role model, your son probably wouldn't have ended up like that. So leave Shim alone. My ninjas, All of you know y'all are my ninjas. White ninjas, Chinese, Indians, all you ninjas are my ninjas. But this is only for my black ninjas. I think all of our Snow Bunny and Becky fetishes started from Boy Meets World. Cause y'all can't tell me when y'all saw you didn't think of Topanga. Whew. My ninjas, I'm not smart enough. Maybe one of you could tell me. Tell me, why does she feel uncomfortable with one man who's walking by who's probably saying, nice gains. But she's posting a video for the entire world. But she's okay with that. But the one man, okay.
What I want you to do, bro, ask that girl that you like so much for $50. Tell her you just got off work. Man, I left my wallet, man. Can you just order me some food to the crib? I'll pay you when I get back home.
I'm not sending you shit. And in fact, I'm going to block you for being financially irresponsible. I'm not a woman that's going to sit here and assume that a man that I'm interested in is going to be playing these little mind games that you're trying to teach these men, your followers. I'm going to take your word for face value and assume that you absolutely left your wallet at work or at home or whatever. And you're asking me to send you something to eat. One, I'm going to think you don't have any food at your house.
My ninjas, the only reason that woman is upset is because what that ninja's saying is true. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all a story. When my best friend was about to get married, he said, common sense, I want to know what could I do just to make sure I'm making the right choice. I said, shit, my ninja, ask her for some money. And not even a little bit. Ask her for a lot. I said, how much ever she get paid? Tell you want 80% of that shit. He's like, why? I said, for one, women don't spend money on things they don't like. They don't. We all know this as men. And two, if she gives you that money without any rebuttal, or what are you gonna do with it? Why you want it? If she gives you that money without any tension, that means she loves you and she trusted your leadership, my ninja. And what more do you need to know after that?
Until the ponds in it. Until the ponds in it.
Shit, Oompa need to chill being so goddamn fine. But my ninjas, what have I told y'all? You realize every single time you put a camera on a woman that she doesn't know, as soon as she see that the camera's on her, that whole gene activate. They always got to do some thought shit. Oompa, look back, saw that, started twerking. Girl, you're working with some man shit. Oh, no, pause. No homo.
And let's be clear. Don't come over here asking God for a woman that's gonna hold you down and be there for you when you ain't got nothing, and they be there. Don't do that, because I'm the type of woman, look, here, whatever you want, you can have it. Don't come over here if you're not ready for a woman to do for you, baby, because I gives the money. I have no problem with spending money on you.
My ninjas, I'm here for y'all. This is why they call me common sense, because I know some of you ninjas were looking at that like, shit, I need a woman like her in my life. Yeah, but y'all weren't thinking. That's why I'm here for y'all. You see, you ninjas lack discipline. I know y'all are saying, oh, I need a woman like her in my life, but y'all weren't thinking, my ninjas. Y'all see what she's wearing? Have y'all not seen Dexter? My ninja, if she's that good, why is she single? Huh? It's because none of them ninjas live to tell the tale, my ninjas. Real shit.
Hey, where was you at? Why wasn't you? You didn't answer your phone. I don't care what you gotta say. Hey, where you at? Oh, traffic do be crazy at this time, for real. You hungry? Well, I made spaghetti, but if you want that, I can make that. We could just have double. Okay, baby, I'll see you soon. Love you. Can't wait to see you. That's why they like us.
Yeah, my ninjas, y'all could be offended or could be upset. Say what y'all want, but she is right. But like I've said time and time again, if black women could only fix their attitudes, it would be over for every other race of women, my ninjas. I don't care what nobody else say. Just take it down to style. A black woman is the only woman with the ability to have every single other woman's hairstyle. No other race of women could do nappy heads, my ninja, real shit. But that nappy head could turn into every other style. Yeah. A black woman could bleach their skin to become any other color of women. No other color of woman could become the color of my ninjas. Black women are top tier. And y'all know this shit. They should know it too, but for some reason they can't get it through their head.
What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. So just checking in with you. I know we on our probably our last warm day because it's really supposed to be winter. So checking in with y'all to let y'all know we are fully stocked with our Uggs, okay? Some of my favorites are the Ugg sneakers. I actually got a pair on myself. Alright. These, they're so comfortable. Not lying. I really do got a pair on. All right, and then we got this great new Rappel that is $8. You stick both pairs of your shoes in, they become repellent to everything: water, dirt, stains, all of that. So it's definitely worth it. We're open until 9 o'clock. So come on in, grab your shoes. If not, anything with cloth suede, so your dunks, Jordans that you like, anything like that, I do highly, highly recommend getting the protecting. The perfume is a waterproof, but I think you'll appreciate the stain proof as well. So come on in, check us out.
Oh shit. Yeah, like and subscribe, my ninjas.